Assalamualaikum. Today we would present about our E-Sulam project. Our E-Sulam title is How to Prevent Poverty in Community. We would discuss about the definition of poverty, what is the cause of poverty, and the main point we would discuss is how to prevent poverty in community. What is poverty? Poverty can be defined as the condition where the basic needs of a family like food, shelter, clothing, and education are not fulfilled. It can lead to other problems like poor literacy, unemployment, malnutrition, and other. A poor person is not able to get education due to the lack of the money and therefore remain unemployed. An unemployed person is not able to buy enough nutritious food for his family and their heart quickly. A weak person lacks the energy required for the job. A jobless person remains poor only. Thus, we can say that poverty is the root because of other problems.
Causes of poverty. First, inadequate access to clean water and nutritious food. If a person doesn't get enough food, they simply don't have the strength and energy to work. Lack of access to food and clean water can also lead to preventable illnesses like diarrhea. So when they get sick, they cannot work to make money for living. Second, conflict. Conflict can cause poverty in several ways. Large-scale, protracted violence that we see in places like Syria can bring society to a halt, destroy infrastructure, and cause people to flee, forcing families to sell or leave behind all their assets. Third, inequality. There are many different types of inequality in the world, from economic to social inequalities like gender, caste system, or tribal affiliation. But no matter the inequality, it generally means the same thing, unequal or no access to the resource needed to keep or live a family out of poverty. Fourth, poor education. Not every person without an education is living extreme poverty, but most of the extremely poor don't have an education. And why is that? There are a lot of barriers stopping children from going to school. Many families can afford to send their children to school and need them to work. Lack of reserve. People living in poverty don't have the means to weather the storm of life. So when there is a drought, conflict, or illness, there is a little money saved or assets on hand to help them.
According to the International Labour Organization, 197 million people are without work worldwide. More employment options in a country mean more ways of how to stop poverty. To increase employment, non-literate people can be taught a few skills to make them employable. If you own a business or an organization in the community, look for areas you could use some help with. Many people living in poverty may not have had access to higher education or specialty certification, but that doesn't mean they don't have skills to contribute. Identifying areas of opportunity within your business or organization, expanding your recruiting pool, and paying a living wage is one way to make a change to help neighbors living in poverty in your community.
Donation can help in so many ways. They do not always have to take the form of money. This can include donating books to a poor child or buying groceries for a poor family for a week to help fight hunger. Donating old clothes, furniture, and toiletries can also help improve the well-being of the poor.
Lastly, there are a few simple ways we can help as individuals, such as funding a poor child's education or by sponsoring a poor family and influencing others to do so. Raising money and donating it to a non-profit can help as well.
In conclusion, poverty is not the problem of a person, but of the whole nation. Also, it should be dealt with on an urgent basis by the implementation of effective measures. In addition, eradication of poverty has become necessary for the sustainable and inclusive growth of people, society, country, and economy. Poverty is a social evil. We can also contribute to control it. For example, we can simply donate old clothes to poor people. We can also sponsor the education of a poor child, or we can utilize our free time by teaching poor students. Remember, before wasting food, somebody is still sleeping hungry.